From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like. Gets it up to the 32. The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. Still running at the 35.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for 1st and goal.
Might be changing the route. Williams will pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's got it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. 1st down. Williams looking for a man. Working that wide receiver screen.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Lawson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Lawson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. With the catch, it's Boston. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Williams will pass. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Steps away. Looking for his man in the middle. Touchdown, Huskies. They won it all, and that is it. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Boston. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
There's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Rifles it down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the return man is... The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage...
Turning it on! He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. He's now up to 64 yards on the ground in this one, and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. That is is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Williams looking for a man. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Huskies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Reels it in down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
The RPO, it's complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Got enough space. And he'll take it to the house. Done. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Williams will pass. Punts it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Pocket breaking down. Going for it all. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now.
offense, you're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the back. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lawson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Williams looking for a man. Looking for the goal line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year...
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. He's got... And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
And this offense continuing.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these 2 teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.